Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the action here on Court A. We have Villa Rockets taking on Sevenoaks PFC. Game that Villa will come into as favourites, but they'll have fire in their bellies after a very disappointing 1-1 draw with West Bromwich Albion Throssels in the opening game of the day. A game they dominated, created chances to go more than just a 1-0 up that they were, didn't take them, and a well-worked goal from Throssels got an equaliser with just a minute and a half left on the clock. Stanley Ball bringing this clear for Sevenoaks. Touch off the back of Bubba Ali's chair, who mopped up absolutely everything apart from that Throssels goal in their first game. Sevenoaks, nice lie-in, but they can feel rested, but they have got to shake off the rust because Villa will come flying at them, given they are already up and running with match practice today. Sevenoaks have made a signing. Chris King, he starts on the bench, former Bournemouth player. Dave Lewis down the line towards Rosie Hodgson, who got that goal for Villa in their first game. Kick in for Villa. Referee Ian Harley. Ball across from Bobby Allen is excellent, just a little bit too far in front of Rosie Hodgson though. Did well to get it back towards Allen, who has it now in the corner. Allen, it ricochets over towards the far post. Ball can clear. I think would have liked to have seen him take it up the court with him rather than switching. Dave Lewis was able to cut that one out. To Alexander. Shouldn't laugh on commentary, but Dave Lewis has made me laugh. That's a corner ball. Yeah. Hang on. Lewis fires everybody up for a goal kick. Can tell you Throssels have gone 1-0 up over Newcastle United Foundation PFC on Court B. You can join Ryan Sipple and Charlie McClellan for that one. Thank you to all that are joining myself, Greg Baxter, on this one. Alexander doesn't get a flick, takes it into contact with Allen. Allen, I mean, it went out to play. It is, yep, it is a kick in for, yep, it is a kick in for Villa. Correct decision in the end. The refereeing team are wearing headsets this weekend. We saw it last weekend in the championship and had a really good effect. The sound of the refereeing was already high, but it just helps them stay in communication a bit better. Ball. Hodgson front bumper towards Allen. 180, blocked by Mason. Kick in for Villa. I can tell you, Newcastle United Foundation were not behind for long. On court B, they've equalised already. 1-1 now. You'll find that stream live on the WFA YouTube as well. Blocked by Mason. Tell you what, that's close. It went over the line, but it wasn't rolling. Be a set ball. Bit of chew between Dave Lewis and Carl Alexander, or playful banter. Kick in for Villa, that's taken quickly. George Shepherd was nice to get out of the way there. He did it at the back wheel there. First free kick was against Sevenoaks. Direct free kick to Villa. See what they can do from this. Shooting opportunity. Arching is going to go to the left. Allen towards the back post. Didn't quite spin properly there, Allen, but I also think the ball was played a little bit too quickly for him. 2-on-1 between Allen and Hodgson. Free kick for Sevenoaks, and a chance for them to relieve some of the defensive pressure they're currently under. Mason, Allen, effort. Alexander driving the ball up the court, but Bobby Allen is outside man, sorry. So the player that is judged to be keeping the ball in, it shouldn't go out of play between two chairs, will be given the benefit of the decision. If it goes out dead level and no one can be decided to have an advantage, then it will be a set ball. Dave Lewis with this one. He's going to go fake to go down the line and then fire it across, blocked by Mason. Shippy can bring it clear. Will be met by Ali. He goes out of play and straight into the hoardings. And I'll wake him up. Kick in for Villa because, as I just explained, Bubba was the outside player in that one, trying to keep the ball in, whereas George Shippy was trying to push it out of play. Dave Lewis goes all the way towards Mason, who 180s it straight to Bobby Allen. Shippy momentum is just taking him into the side of Dave Lewis. They will have to be careful because that's his second contact foul in the opening 9 minutes or so. We're going to have the 2-on-1 or reversing in first? We're going to have the reversing in. Free kick for Sevenoaks. It is direct. Should they fancy a pop shot at goal, they have to do well to score from here. Alexander needed to shield that a little bit better from Lewis, who cut in, and then Ball and Mason with a lack of communication. Referee playing a great advantage. Allen can bring the ball up the court. That's nice from Sevenoaks on the edge of the box. Shippey can bring it clear, although he's turned around and straight back towards his own box. Mason takes a looser touch, gets dragged ever so closely to the edge of the box. I think he was in by the millimetre of his back wheel there. Just lost the ball a little bit. Oh, it could be heavy contact between Mason and Lewis. They're appealing for a penalty, not given. Shippey blocks off Allen on the edge of the box, and then Shippey reverses into Allen. Oh no, sorry, I can't see from where I am. So Allen turns the back of Shippey's chair, free kick to Sevenoaks. I think the scoreboard is masking it. I think, can't see it on the old camera, but there is a lovely banner for the Sevenoaks family that they're all gathered above on the balcony. There's an effort from Bobby Allen, nearly catches Mason out the near post. Lewis fires a shot at the near post and Allen can't quite get there. They're getting closer, Villa. Yeah, that banner has the pictures of Miles Miller, Shea Reid-Watson and Dan Stevens cheering on their players. Three fallen Oaks, all within 6 months of one another. It's been really difficult for the Oaks family recently. They'll look to do well and channel the energy that I'm sure that banner will give them into getting a good result here and across this weekend. Dave Lewis fires it off Alexander, looking for a corner. Lewis keeps it in. And he does well to bring it clear, does Alexander. Ball still in. Mason has to delay a little bit so Alexander can get back. Ali, oh, nearly finds a gap between Mason and Alexander. Good ball from Mason to Ball. They're really under the cosh here. Sevenoaks. Mason's doing really well out of the box. It's 1-1, given in favour of Sevenoaks. Lewis. Alexander has a chance to play it. Lewis has Allen in support. Kick in for Villa. Will Lewis be able to find a gap here? Spins once. This time connects with the ball. Finds a gap. Hodgson has clinically buried it in the corner. And Villa's pressure and domination tells they break the deadlock. It is Rosie Hodgson yet again. She had to find a ball-to-width gap in that near post, and she did it. Brilliant ball across from Dave Lewis. Block off from Bobby Allen was excellent. Created the space for the ball and expertly finished. Villa take the lead with 5.5 minutes left on the clock. Now look to not switch off like they did at the end of that second half against Throssell's, and make sure they keep this 1 goal advantage. They'll want a second to give them that daylight. Chippy down towards Lewis, who 180 is blocked by Ball. Good ball from Alexander. Ball across. Lewis can cut that out. A rare foray into the Villa box for Sevenoaks. Goes out of play for a goal kick. That was better from Sevenoaks though. Bobber to take. Mason, will he 180 this? He won't. He tries to half spin it into Shippy, cut out by Hodgson. Alexander met by Lewis. It's been a little bit of a better spell for Sevenoaks. Alexander couldn't get the spin. Didn't get that one. Just when they get it going, it's just a little bit slow from a Sevenoaks point of view, a little bit lethargic, still shaking off the rust. This is their first game. They play West Bromwich Albion at 3:20, so it doesn't get any easier whatsoever for the Oaks, who are in a real relegation scrap at the bottom of the table. Dave Lewis fired over to Hodgson. Mason does well to close it down. Nearly misses that one. Luckily got a bit of a touch on it. Ball, that front bumper's easy to read. There's a spin there. Got the ball. Tell you what, I thought that was a penalty there. Still 2.5 minutes left. Villa Rockets 1, Sevenoaks 0. Lewis and Alexander play a little bit of keep ball in the corner. It's right where Villa want it. They want to get in at half time with a 1 goal advantage, if not 2. Kick in for Villa. They're trying the same routine again. It was in a nearly identical spot to the one they scored from. This time the ball just ricochets off Allen's front bumper, and Sevenoaks take their kick in and get underway again. Mason does well to play that off Allen, kicking for Sevenoaks. Minute 20 left on the clock. Mason turns inside Lewis and drives into the Villa box. He leaves it thinking it is a ball for Sevenoaks, and it is. If Lewis doesn't agree with that decision, but it is a kick in for Sevenoaks. Maybe a chance for them to grab an equaliser before half time. Shippy, Mason, that's going to come to Alexander. Two on one. Free kick for Villa. Now this is a real chance as we hit triple zeros on the clock for Sevenoaks to register an equaliser. How this would change the game and the half-time team talks for both sides. Mason. Ball. Takes a touch. And invites the pressure from Ali and then spins into Bubba. Free kick for Villa, and that was a waste of a free kick from the Sevenoaks point of view. And that will probably be that for this first half. Half that Villa have dominated from start to finish, really. Oaks haven't yet to get going. This is their first game, as I say, but they need to quickly establish what they're going to do differently in the second half. Because as the half-time whistle goes, Villa with a comfortable 1-0 lead, courtesy of Rosie Hodgson, clinically burying a chance at the far post after Bobby Allen blocked off the wall, created the gap for Dave Lewis to fire it through. Got the goal there, play warranted. At half-time, it is Villa Rockets 1, Sevenoaks 0. Join me for the second half shortly. Welcome back to the second half here between Sevenoaks and Villa Rockets. We're just making sure you can actually hear me there. I'm not on my own for this second half. I've been joined by Star Boy, as he's affectionately known, Dan McClellan. Dan, how are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Off the back of a frustrating game this morning, where we drew with Borough, but now I'm looking forward to some hopefully interesting Powerchair football in the second half and take my mind off it.
Yeah, it should be a good second half. I mean, Sevenoaks have got to attack. It's been a substitution for Villa. Kieran Burns, as you can see now on the ball, is on the court for the first time today. He has replaced Bobby Allen.
Interesting to see Dave Lewis in the keeper jersey today. I think he's been playing out wide quite a lot this season from what I remember, so
yeah,
interesting to see how it changes.
He played out wide in the first game. Humsmedere played in goal. So clearly they've had a bit of a tactical tweak, because they did have a disappointing end to that game, as I've already mentioned. That was way before you even got it done, so don't worry.
Oh, I saw that. I did see.
Oh, did you?
The Foster's goal in that game. I saw both the goals.
It was nice.
Some good goals in that game.
Yeah.
Foster's goal at the end, curled it around the keeper, was really lovely. But sure, Villa will be looking to make sure it doesn't happen again in this one.
Tell you what, that wasn't a 2-on-1.
Very hard.
If that wasn't a 2-on-1, but it was. If it wasn't, it was a nice move from Sevenoaks. But you know, if my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike.
She would.
So it's a 2-on-1. Hodgson, and you can only flick it into Alexander. Good front bumper from Dave Lewis.
Villa unable to string together.
Dave Lewis has turned into Alexander there. It's been a really physical game, this. It's been really physical. Can't lie.
I mean, to be fair, you look at some of the absolute units on the pitch right now, and you do not wonder why. You've got Kieran and Kyle. I don't think Dave
throws his chair around a little bit.
He does, actually. He does.
For I wouldn't describe him as a unit,
no,
so to speak. I mean, that's not disrespectful, but he does throw his chair weight around, and that'll be a corner for Villa and a chance for them to double their lead. They'll want to do so, as I said in the first half. They want to get that comfort of a 2-goal cushion.
Yeah, corners have become a real form of danger for teams this season and last. Seems to sort of looking more to corners and set pieces for goals, and yeah, so I think Sevenoaks need to be switched on for this one.
Pretty certain this is the... No, it's not. Dave Lewis had one in the first half. I was about to say first corner of the game. It's not. Gets to Rosie Hodgson somehow, and she was not expecting that one. Mason takes it quickly down the line. Hodgson can't keep that in. Kick in for Sevenoaks.
One thing about Sevenoaks is, even though they're never really at the top of the table, they really often just make games quite tight. You don't often see Sevenoaks getting beaten 6-7-0. They just make games tight, make games scrappy, and yeah, I'm sure they'll probably carry on doing that for the rest of the second half.
This is why you don't get the youth of today on commentary, because you've clearly done that on purpose.
What, sorry?
You know what? I'm not saying it, mate. I can't bring myself to say it.
Sick.
But you know what you did. Because you started laughing. Mason, down the line. Fired across from Shippey. Brilliant ball, just a little bit too far in front of ball. There was a brilliant yell of go stand from Kyle's Uncle Tony on the balcony. He's always vocal.
Yeah, the Sevenoaks army's out in force today, isn't it?
Mason, good ball across the board. Front bumper needs to go back across to the far post. I must admit, Mason's distribution has been excellent whenever he's got the chance to.
Yeah, no, he spreads the ball well, doesn't he? And I think that's the basis for any good team, is having those deep players that can get power, spread that ball, and then obviously the winger didn't play off it as well as he could have. But if Sevenoaks start making the right decisions when the ball does get out wide, they'll become a real threat in this game.
Mason fires that across.
Brilliant ball
Shippey.
again.
180. It's going to come all the way across to court B. It's a brilliant ball. And it's a kick in right in the corner here.
We could be in the danger zone here. Honestly, Greg, holding up the game.
Bit of time wasting, mate, you know what I mean? Sevenoaks doing 3 me, mate.
Should be a booking for me, but...
Oh, yeah, no. Still avoided a booking in the National League.
Yeah? Have you?
Still avoided
I
it.
could say the same, but... No.
Just a nasty player, aren't you, Dan?
I would just...
Just a nasty player.
I wouldn't say it's nasty. I would say I've just been in the wrong places at the wrong time.
Probably you've been victimised.
Yeah.
Newcastle have got a second on court B as you do your best Gary Neville impression.
Unbelievable.
Your brother did it earlier. He was going, oh.
Must run in the family then, I suppose.
Clearly.
No, it's a big goal for the Geordies. Suffered a late winner from West Brom this morning, so I'm sure they'll be buzzing to get that one.
Yeah, it defended really well in that game as well.
It did.
Up until the last 30 seconds.
We did say this was a physical game, and the battle between the two number 8s of each team has definitely been a really, really fierce one.
Yeah, it's been feisty to say the least. Was she 5 metres there? I don't think she was.
No, yeah.
Now, that's a straight yellow card, is it not? Right, well, in the first game... No, in the game... second game of the day, sorry. It was played. There was a encroachment as Paul plays that one in behind back to Shippey. Doesn't get the spin right.
They are linking it well, the two wingers, aren't they?
Yeah, they're moving it a bit better than they did in the first half. They've clearly got the rust off. But yeah, there was encroachment from Matt Gilbert, who literally just come on. It was West Brom versus Newcastle. And Paul Pearson got the yellow card out straight away.
Really?
It was just literally the first thing he'd done. However,
Wow.
I swear Brad Bates had done it in the first half and he didn't get booked.
Wow, double standards.
I don't know what Matt Gilbert's done to there, because it just needs some standardised refereeing, you know.
Yeah.
If encroachment was a straight yellow, make it a straight yellow.
I will tell you what.
Here we go.
That was close from Jim Mason.
Oh, mate, wasn't it?
When I'm a winger and I see my keeper going for that big switch, I'm going to be honest, I'm scared. But he fainted. I think it's Kieran Burns.
Nothing.
Very well.
That is nothing to say about the level of Tom Kelly, by the way. That is just purely the risk factor.
Oh no, I should clarify that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, any goalkeeper. When I see any keeper, and especially when it's on your team, it's terrifying. But yeah, when they read that danger and then fake the pass and send the attacker, that is beautiful.
It's the equivalent of a goalkeeper doing a Croix turn, isn't it?
It basically
in the running
is.
game.
Yeah. It's like David Raya, you know.
Yeah.
Sweeper keeper kind of.
You just
Actually,
see.
I've not done it justice there, David Raya, have I? I need to be saying like 2015 Manuel Neuer, something like that. But you know what I mean.
Ball knowledge. I think we're talking more Lev Yashin, mate. Lev Yashin, mate, back in the...
Can't say I watched him.
No, I can't say I did either.
But
I think I had a winger in there. Never mind our ball knowledge chat. They had a ball in there. We were 2-on-1. Oaks are definitely growing into this game. Much better in this second half.
Yeah, the wingers for Sevenoaks need to recognise those inside pick-off windows, don't they? When that straight ball gets played, there's going to be real chances for them to get in there and either win the inside pick-off across to their other winger, or even just draw in the defenders and win the 2-on-1s. And yeah, hopefully get themselves back in the game.
We'll play advantage for the 2-on-1. And when this breaks down, if it does, it does now, we'll come back for the free kick. Mason was out of the box, Alexander came charging back, and that's a 2-on-1 any day of the week. Right, Dan, talk to me what you're doing here with a free kick. What are you cooking?
Let's see how the defence sets up quickly. All right, I think with all the space that Bubba's got, I want him to come out. I want him to hit a reverse spin.
Yeah, I want to go.
And then I want to see Dave Lewis make a run onto it, front bumper, and meet it. Then he can either dummy it or meet it, you know.
I was literally about to say, I'd love to see Dave Lewis be the one that 180s this.
Yeah.
And
Here we
he is the
go.
one.
I would have liked to see Ali then make a run across the front of the defenders.
Yeah.
Then you've got that option to put it in between the two on the front bumper, or you can leave it, and Rosie was there at the back post, so it just creates that second option, doesn't it? And it's not as predictable.
Too much on that touch. Too much. It's nice play from Mason. It was just a little bit too much on the touch. Good press though. As well as just move around some pieces. Ali down to Hodgson. Can't quite flick it past Paul.
Played themselves into trouble maybe a little bit. But Lewis now comes out with the ball.
And we're back to another physical battle between the two number 8.
They are. It's been a common theme, hasn't it, of the second half? Can't say I watched the first half, but from what I've seen in this second, they've been stuck to each other all game.
Alexander's done well to prevent the corner.
Yeah.
Kicking instead.
A kick in, not a bad thing for Sevenoaks. They've got Jim, and he does, to be fair to him, he reads balls across very well, so it's always going to be hard to get it through that three-man wall of Sevenoaks.
Just checking the scoreline app. Looking at the old table there, you can download the scoreline app as that comes to Dave Lewis, and you can't get on the end of it.
How do I download the scoreline app, sorry?
I go to the App Store or the Google Play Store, you know.
Okay, good to know.
Download it, look at the live table. Still sitting pretty on top of it. I have to double check. Leeds have gone above you now, haven't they?
After that result earlier.
Yeah. It's tight though, isn't it?
Oh, it is. We play Leeds tomorrow as well, so.
Can't wait, mate.
It's a big
Can't
game.
wait. I will be watching.
I'll be there no matter what.
I won't be.
Oh, you won't?
Because I'm commentating Newcastle versus Muscle Warriors.
Oh, okay.
Instead.
You know, you can always have a little peek on the other pitch, though.
Oh, I'm awful for that, mate. Terrible.
It's really hard. I've been noticing. I've tried to angle myself away from the other pitch, and occasionally I'm still glancing over. It's really hard not to, isn't it? So I guess it's a learnt skill.
It ain't, mate. I've been doing this for what, 4 years now, and I still do it.
I think this is only my 3rd or 4th time on the commentary booth, so I don't think I've perfected my skills just yet. But you know, Peter Drury, I think there's still time.
Oh,
I call it Project Peter.
Project Peter. There was a chance there for Hodgson. It got past Mason.
It's a cut through.
To Hodgson. Bubba Ali can't get there with the front bumper. I think the shot was on at the near post for Hodgson if you wanted.
I think so. I think they kind of.
I don't mind the unselfish play to the far post, but I think the shot at the near post was on. Would have caught the defenders out.
Yeah, I don't
Off
think
guard.
that's a crazy thing to say. I think it was on at the near post, but it's one of them. You'll know this when you're playing and you can't necessarily see the near post. You don't realise until you watch it back how often it actually is on.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. I don't think you see the gap necessarily in you. You go for it. You kind of just decide, don't you? Whether you're going to go near post or not.
The fear of if you don't score, everyone's going to be like, why didn't you pass it?
Yeah, then it's like
greedy.
Yeah. Sometimes the safer option, isn't it? But safety doesn't win games. Tell you that.
Substitution, off goes Kieran, and on comes Bobby Allen. So back to the team that started the game.
Kieran shakes hands with his gaffer before going off. Top 10 football respect moment.
Unbelievable shot from you, that.
Oh, was the ball coming into the... Oh.
Lewis across to Allen, blocked off by Shippey. Back to Lewis, who's blocked by Ball. Oh, top 10 coldest moments.
That's one of the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If he spins that, that's probably a goal. But he just sees him coming. Acts if he's going to play the long ball and then absolutely sends him. Get me a hot dog whilst you're there, pal. I don't know who it was that got sent, but...
It's Bobby.
Yeah, I'll have a hot dog. Nah, it's a hard skill, isn't it? You've got to know when it's the right time to play it and recognise the danger when someone's flying across, but He did that very well, to be fair to him. I would definitely say the games go quicker when you're commentating compared to when you're just watching normally. It's been a quick 15 minutes, I'd say. Oh, it's curled beautifully.
Mate,
that's sumptuous.
Some swaz on that one there.
Properly swaz.
Sure, he's going to try and
That is
drive
satisfying.
Ali. We've had top 10 respect, top 10 coldest, top 10 satisfying.
There's just...
Top 10.
That's why it's a beautiful game.
Oh, that's a turn one.
Oh.
We're looking for an advantage.
Hesitating.
We're looking for an advantage.
I don't think we're going to find... Oh.
No, we're not getting one.
I think he could have let that run, to be fair.
My word, he's turned into him.
I don't know about you, obviously you're a goalkeeper, so you can back him up if you feel like he did the right thing. But I think they had enough pace on it for Jim Mason to just let it roll all the way out. I don't think Bubba was catching up and getting all the way around that ball.
I'd have done that. I'd have let it go out of play.
I can't speak massively from experience. I've only had 2 or 3 times where I've played in goal, and let's say they've not gone the greatest, but I'd hope to think that I can still sort of see what the right thing to do is.
Played well in that one game in the middle in Paris. You cooked.
If I was in goal, it might have been
a
different story. Oh, it was a good day.
Yeah.
It was a good day. 3 minutes 20 on the clock. Sevenoaks really need to start mounting some attacks, putting Villa under some pressure, because the pressure's really kind of faded in this last 5 or 10 minutes.
We're in the box. That's always a soft one to give away, as a player.
You just get dragged in, don't you?
Yeah. But surely you realise the box is coming up, you just have to pull away.
I think sometimes people get so engrossed in the battle on the edge, winning your flicks into your keeper, that they just forget the box exists. Sad, really. Think Villa are going to put it behind Bobby? No. 2-touch. What's going on here?
We're keeping it in the corner, mate.
Oh,
We're keeping it in the corner. Game's gone.
Really?
Game's gone.
The game is gone.
The game's gone.
2.5 minutes of keeping it in the corner.
In fairness, after what happened earlier against Rothwell.
Yeah, no, it's trauma, isn't it? It's a post-trauma reaction.
In fairness, when there was a dangerous scoreline, because for all that, I said I'm getting deja vu. For all their dominance, they've not put this game to bed.
And that's the thing. They're probably thinking, well, that's what happened earlier. Let's just be safer this time.
Exactly.
Not to say that we condone this kind of behaviour. It's up to you to make your decision. Oh, Dave Lewis is not happy with that decision.
From first viewing, it looked like Dave was the one reversing into Mason. And he just then stopped and wanted the penalty.
Yeah.
You played the whistle, don't you? That's gone off Dave Lewis last. And will be a goal kick. 1 minute 45 left on the clock. Still Villa 1, Sevenoaks 0. That goal from Rosie Hodgson in the first half, the difference so far. It's about now that Throttle's managed to work one opportunity.
Was it a good goal, Greg? Describe it to me.
Your classic kicking on one side, block the wall off, get it to the far post, bury it in the corner.
Oh, lovely. Nice and efficient.
Alexander, ball across. Well blocked by Allen. 180 is good from Alexander. Ball back across, took a deflection off Allen. Goes out, play for a corner ball.
Wow.
I thought, we're getting deja vu. Your Villa, you need to hold your nerve here. Mason's taking. Alexander's dropped deep as a furthest one. Are we going to fake the front bumper at the near post and tap it at the far? Is that what we're doing?
I think that's got to be it.
Shippy's now been blocked off by Allen, so...
He needs to sort his angle out.
Yeah, he needs to get in the box. He needs to just...
He's getting fully blocked.
Yeah, just
getting man marked.
Just get in the box. There we go. He's backed up again.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a top one.
It was
after all that, it's a waste. It's a real waste from Sevenoaks. I don't quite know why we're going to pull it back for the free kick there when kicking for Villa is up there, but the referee's always right. Dan?
Yeah, no, the referee is always right, especially with the stricter descent regulations coming into place.
Yeah.
Nothing will be tolerated.
There's
4 minute sin bins.
Yeah, I know.
So, I think everyone's going to be nice and careful. I think abuse towards teammates is still classified as fine, but towards the referees is a no-go.
Mason's going to leather this one, isn't he? Ooh. Yep. Hodgson shot the near post is on.
Oh.
Alexander tries to shift that over towards Shippy. It's going the wrong way for Sevenoaks. We've hit 000s on the clock.
I think that might be all she wrote, Greg.
No, we're playing on. We're playing on. I thought it was as well.
000s on the clock, as you say, but
I've got ready to press full
time.
time.
When do you have your next game, Greg?
Next, mate.
You're next, are you?
Yeah, Borough.
Oh, wow. Be careful, they're tricky.
They are, mate. They are indeed.
Oh.
Full time. Villa 1, Sevenoaks 0. That goal from Rose Hodgson in the first half. The difference between the two sides. Sevenoaks played better in the second half, but that first half domination from Villa got them over the line. It was comfortable in the end, you'd say. There was a little scare at the end when Sevenoaks got a corner, but there's a little bit of playfully bantered afters with Alexander and Lewis, but
all in the spirit of the game.
Yeah, of course.
I wouldn't class it as dissent.
No,
it's just a bit of banter between two teams.
Dan, thank you for joining me. Second half.
Thank you very much.
I'm
Greg.
off to play Borough. When's your next game? 3:20.
After that, yeah.
3:20. Who you got?
We've got Newcastle. So
should be a good game.
Should be an interesting one.
Which pitch you on?
Yeah, I think we're on pitch B.
Oh, that's why I'm not doing that one then.
Ah.
See you all later on.
Goodbye.